Hi everybody, my name is Torlai, and today, before I begin, I just want to say that this topic in no way is meant to be controversial. I'm not saying guns are good, I'm not saying guns are bad, I'm not trying to start any debates or any arguments here. It's merely something of my interest and something I want to talk about and pitch today. Every year, over 10 million guns are manufactured in the U.S. alone. We have about 300 million guns that are scattered throughout the country, 5 million of which are going to be your rifles. Your hunting rifles, your long rifles, and then your tactical firearms such as AR-15, which I'm going to talk about today. As you can see in the background, the U.S. has the most amount of guns per people compared to any other country. We have about 90 guns per 100 people. And today I'm going to talk about the many reasons why people should buy and why people would want to buy an AR-15 for their next gun. Specifically in the gun community, gun enthusiasts, people who like shooting recreationally like I do. There's many things that you need to look into, and an AR-15 is a very good and very best choice. So the reasons why behind it is, number one, it's a very accurate gun, and it's very good for home defense situations compared to other guns. Number two, it's the material they're using to build them nowadays. It's very lightweight, very maneuverable, and it's easy for all people, tall, short, however big you are, to use this gun. You don't have to be a big person to fire this gun. Number three, just all the accessories that you can do, all the customization you can do to this gun to really make it yours. So going back, I was talking about firearms, how they're good, or AR-15s, how they're good in home defense situations. Now, an AR-15 is a lot more accurate than a handgun. Some people would want to have a handgun, saying they're more small, more maneuverable, easy to use. This could be an argument, but AR-15s, in my opinion, are far better. You have a lot more points of contact. And what I mean by this, by a handgun, you have your trigger hand and your support hand. You only have 2 points of contact. An AR-15, you have 4 points. You have the butt up against your stock, like this hand has in the photo. You got your trigger hand on the trigger. You got your cheek on the cheek weld. And then you have your support hand up on the stock on the grip or anything. So there's 4 points of contact, making it a lot more stable and a lot more easy to aim and maneuver around the house. Next is just accuracy. A handgun's going to have a lot shorter barrel, anywhere from like 4 to 6, 7 inches. An assault rifle, this AR-15, can have anywhere from a 6-inch to a 24-inch barrel. The longer the bullet stays in the barrel, the more accurate it's going to be. Now, I know this isn't necessarily, you don't need the 24-inch barrel for home defense situations, but you're going to want to take this out and go shooting recreational, go target shooting. So it is accurate. It's the range is about 600 yards, but you can go further, you can go shorter, depending on your barrel length. My second point I'm going to talk about today is they're making these guns a lot more lightweight. Compared to other guns, such as the AK-47, which weigh anywhere from like 10 to 12 pounds, the AR-15 can weigh anywhere from 5 to 8 pounds. Personally, the gun I have, it's probably closer to 8 pounds. I have a lot of accessories, I have a longer barrel on it. But the materials they're using is great these days. They're using lightweight aluminum, and even in some cases using polymer, which is very high strength plastic. And the reason for this is they're just trying to make it an overall lighter gun, so people, anybody can use it. You don't necessarily have to be a strong guy to use this gun. They're making it so, small children, if they're trained well, or smaller females, anybody can use this gun because they're making it lightweight, more maneuverable, and easier for people to use. And going along with this lightweight aluminum, the frame design, what the AR-15 shoots is a .223 Remington or a .556 NATO. They're basically the same thing. It's a very common round. It's very cheap. A lot of people use this to reload, and it makes the overall gun a lot lighter. You can hold up to 30 rounds in a magazine, and nothing really is too super heavy about this unless you start stacking all this stuff on. Of course, that's going to add weight. But in the design process, the overall thing was to make it lightweight so anybody can use. Moving on to my third point is all the accessories you can have on this. A lot of gun enthusiasts, when they see people buying a gun or talk to people about buying a gun, a lot of them are going to say, just build it yourself. It's a really easy gun to build. There's so many parts out there that you can use, and it's really a gun where anything is interchangeable. You can specifically make it to what you want. If you want a longer barrel or shorter barrel, the scopes you want on it, everything is interchangeable and easy on it. Personally, on my gun, I made it in mines for, a lot of people can shoot it, not specifically just me. I knew others were going to be shooting it. So on mine, I like the longer barrel, so I put a 20-inch barrel on it. I have an adjustable stock with an adjustable bipod. And what this does, for me, I'm going to need the stock a lot further back than if someone shorter were to shoot it, so they can move it up. As long as I'm talking about it, I might as well show the slide. Personally, this is my gun in the background. It's kind of hard to see, but it has the bipod, it has the scopes on it, and in the lower left corner you can see the scope that I have on it. I have an EOTech and a EOTech magnifier. And what this is, it's a holographic sight that is just regular, and then you got the magnifier that can magnify up to 3 times, and it's a flip down. I really like this. If for me, target shooting, I shoot far away, close, and to have that thing flip up and down is really good to me. Like I was saying, this whole thing, AR-15, it really just depends on what you want. What are you going to use it for? I only go target practicing. I don't hunt or anything like that. So, I make it where I can have short and long range distant targets. And it's something I really enjoy doing. And with all these being said, it's just the AR-15 and all these reasons I believe are just why this is an overall great gun. And it's an amazing thing where it can be made for so many different people. Anybody can use it, like I said before. There's a lot of tactical things out there you can add to it. If you don't like something, you can change it. But it's a really good gun, and if you're thinking about getting into the hobbies, gun shooting or anything like that, an AR-15 is definitely good for experts and beginners. There's something for everybody out there. Thank you very much.